Good evening, everybody. I am your host, Hoodlum, and today we are going to be getting into some more of our WWII campaign. We're working on making a Nordic empire of sorts, trying to restore the old Swedish Empire. We just took over our western neighbor, Norway, here, who was a little bit hard to destroy because he had a lot of national unity somehow. I mean, that guy had a lot of confidence. I don't know why he had confidence, but he just had some... It was annoying. I'll sum it up as that. He was an annoying adversary. Now, we got about 6 days left on this artillery equipment. I guess you could say. We're just waiting to get more artillery equipment. I mean, there's not really an interesting way to talk about it. I'm going to just construct the rest with factories here. And after that, I'm really going to have to look out for coastal invasions. So right here, no, I don't want to click. I want to click on the province. Thank you. I'm going to start building up some coastal forts right here. So let's build up to, I don't know, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Because if you didn't know, there are a lot of naval invasions right now in the game. I think they're working on changing that in the next update, but just with how things are currently, it's really hard to avoid getting invaded navally. Which, you know, kind of stinks, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? That's just how the game is right now. So that's gonna be the rest of the build commands for a while now. I just want to be able to fully defend ourselves from the naval might of the Allies. We have a whole 3 bomber as well. It's an amazing air force right here. The true MVPs. Some divisions are still preparing. Okay, that makes sense. We have some regulars, which is, it's pretty nice to have some real, you know, troops here. Alright. Let's move in. I want to make sure that we don't lose any experienced troops. So, trying to do that will be a little bit tough. Looking here at our... Yeah, we have a lot of artillery need now that we've... I don't know, I think the soft attack will be very beneficial. Artillery right now, they're a little bit overpowered, at least in my humble opinion. They're a tiny bit overpowered. And you can clearly see that whenever you're fighting someone and their soft attack is just extremely higher. And soft attack, it has a pretty important effect on the game. No matter how you want to look at it. Alright, so building up this towed artillery, I think I'm going to tone down our infantry equipment even more. I don't really see the need to have so many infantry equipment. Because I think we're numbering pretty high in... Oh, no, I'll go to our equipment details. Yeah, we have 9.31k out in the field, and we can replace that almost twice over with the amount of infantry equipment we have in our production. I'm gonna look here, see if we can make any upgrades. I don't think I've researched anything to upgrade yet. Yeah. So, getting that infantry equipment too is probably gonna be my next priority. Look around, 1938. Nope, that's all 1939 techs. Engineering wise, maybe getting some decimetric radar would be helpful. Ooh, air. I'm gonna research normal fighters. I don't really need carrier. I mean, I don't even know if I have carriers researched at that. I mean, let's look here. If I don't even have them researched, yeah, I don't even have carriers researched, but for some reason the game starts me with carrier tech. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, at least. I mean, if that makes sense to some of you, I have a little bit of questions. Yep, artillery research time, that's good. And our reliability is really high on artillery right now. Available planes and reserves. Nope, that does not matter to me. Exporting a lot of tungsten. 3 out of 8 to Venezuela. I mean, they just don't have the convoys, I believe. So they're just giving us a free factory almost. Ton of steel going out. Don't need to export chromium yet. Okay, we have aluminum now. A surplus of 12 for ourselves. We could actually export aluminum. I don't know if the Germans are in need of it. Yeah. They have 24 aluminum here, 30. Yeah, they have a ton of aluminum. You know, you want to know a fun fact about aluminum? Aluminum facts with Hoodlum here. Aluminum actually used to be considered very rare and very expensive. Like a lot of European, because they didn't know how to process aluminum way back when. I think it was like back in somewhat like the Middle Ages, they didn't know how to process aluminum, and it was in a layer of the earth that was very hard to find. So aluminum was considered this extremely valuable metal because they didn't really know anything about it. And you think today you can go pick up a can made of aluminum. Well, way back when, that can probably would have been worth somebody's house. I don't know. That's just food for thought, though. Yeah, we have 8 artillery divisions out here, 16. Yeah, everything looks like it's doing well. Ooh, they have a singular troop out here. That's not good. I mean, the Germans don't really defend Ostpreußen at all. It's kind of funny. The way the AI, it just doesn't prioritize it. I mean, I guess if you can close up Danzig quick enough, it becomes the same front. Which kind of makes sense. But, I don't see why you wouldn't want to defend Ostpreußen at the least. Okay, we're building up our towed artillery. Never mind. We just got a need for even more artillery. Yeah. Deployment-wise, getting all these guys out here, they really cost a lot of artillery. Yep, they're just moving on up. Yeah, Svereich. Just a few divisions. A small loan. At least our armies. Okay, we're almost up to 200,000 troops, which will be nice. Yeah, we have 6.31 million in our civilian population for available recruitment. And we don't really have any growth, so I don't know what I'm talking about as far as that. Yeah, Sweden, it's a pretty slow game, I'd say. I think we're questioning their sovereignty right now. Or do we have the right to declare war? No, we aren't even justifying war. I forgot to justify war. I feel like an idiot. Alright, start justifying war. And now they're being guaranteed by the UK. You see, the UK just loves to stick its nose in everything. I bet they're no longer nope, they're still guaranteeing there. Huh. Okay. United Kingdom. Why don't you be my friend? Here, start liking me. I think maybe if I can get them to like me, they'll stop guaranteeing other nations. This might be a futile attempt. Let's see, let's look around. We have the British Raj, yeah. Okay, France, they're all allies. Looks like there's no real avoiding World War II here. I don't know. Do I have quick access to oil? I'll grab some oil. Just real quick. Ooh, Sudeten crisis. It looks like there will be a war. It looks like World War II is about to start a little bit earlier than usual. I'll get the military youth. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit terrifying when you think about it. The young can serve. In EU4, there's this one idea that you can get, like a national idea. It's basically like a perk for your nation, where the young can serve, and it boosts your manpower, like to Russian levels of manpower. And it's basically as soon as you turn like become like 13, you're allowed to serve in the military. And yeah, it's a little bit disgusting, but at the same time, it's kind of funny when you think about it. You're just sending everything you can to win a war. It's crazy. I don't know. There's Paradox games are weird. I'll just say that. Paradox games are pretty weird. Okay, let's take our Landsverk. You know, this is very important. Swedish tank that nobody saw because Sweden didn't fight in the war. Alright. Look here, strategic naval map mode. Yeah, I think if we want to have, I think we have enough convoys for ourselves. I don't really see ourselves using 67 convoys at the current moment, so I think I'm gonna churn off the production of convoys and I'm instead just gonna build a ton of submarines. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, I'll just go Draken because that sounds cooler. That's how I'm deciding. Alright, so we're up to 3 a year on the submarines. Maybe trading for what we call oil would be helpful here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trade with the Soviets because they're right next to me, so I'll have a land border with them. Let's see. Everything's going well. Towed artillery needs are filled. I think I should tone down my towed artillery building. Yeah. That way we can get some more support equipment out. Maybe I'll queue that. Let's see. We're looking around. Yeah, it's definitely the support equipment that we're hurting for. Alright, looking around. Some of that. 100 of those. Do we have any tied up in trade? No, we don't have anyone tied up in trade. Alright. Huh. So we're waiting. I mean, if World War II breaks out, I'm just gonna declare war on Finland immediately. I don't really feel like dealing with Finland, per se. I'm mostly just doing that so we can have a front against the Soviets at some point. They're not very populous, so they're not very helpful in that sense. I wish that I wish I could get cores on provinces, like I could spend political power for like a month, and it will allow us to recruit more manpower, or like campaigning within an occupied nation. So like I don't get that much of a like soldiers off of taking over. See, they give me a whole one recruitable troop, and they only offer me 1.36 thousand out of their 913,000. While in a similar region in Sweden, right here, they offer me 72,000. So that's about a 71 to, I don't know, 1 ratio on how much I get. Or more like, I don't know, like a 60 to 1, 51. It's a huge difference. And so all these new nations that you take over, they don't really give you all that much except for factories. Huh. See, I could release them, but that's not fun. Yeah. And I wish you could like change your occupation of a nation. So like say I want to manage this territory that I own. So like manage, all I can do is release them. So there's not a whole lot going there. Like I can't really do anything about them. Nationalism, collectivist, political power gain. Yeah. Things are going in our favor. Ever so slowly. German Reich declared war on Czechoslovakia. Wait, is there? there a world war? Yep, they're part of the Allies, so I think we are at war with the Allies now. Yeah? Am I at war with them? No? No, I am not at war with them. They're probably gonna ask me to join. Very soon. I'm waiting. Come on. Yep. Call to arms. Okay. Let's see, how long do I have to answer this call to arms? 23rd of August. Well, I'd say that the Swedes are not cowards. So, I think I'm going to answer that and say yes. I'm gonna wait and check, see how much time this is going to take. The 23rd of, or the 30th of December. Okay. So we can't really do all that much about that. Actually, I should have gone and accept it. I'll join your war. Alright. German Reich, industry compared to enemies, military compared to enemies, help is appreciated. German Reich is fascist, -10, that doesn't make any sense. Why being fascist? Okay, they're already working on the nukes too. Why is everybody working on nukes all of a sudden? I've never seen that happen. Okay. So they're trying to barrel their way through Maginot. Oh my god. That is incredibly dumb. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some war against Belgium. Just on anything. Yeah, it'll take 30 days. Let's get some for that. France is guaranteeing as well. Italy joins Axis. Okay, that's important. Having the Italians join the Axis is important. Okay, let's delete all orders there. I'm going to take probably, let's see. Still deploy the Svealand. Yeah. Why do you want to send volunteers to me? I mean, I'll take them, but that's weird. It's a very generous person. Yeah. So we're gonna take this unit of troops, and we're gonna have them fortify a position against the Belgians here. And we're gonna declare war on the Belgians and try to rush straight through them. I don't think they'll be able to do much, but our goal is to make an offensive line right here through northern France and take over Paris. I think if we can get into Paris, things will just go well. It's too bad we didn't get the Sudetenland because there's a ton of forts out here that the Germans are going to have to fight through. But as soon as they get out of that fortified Sudetenland, I mean, there's nothing they can do about it. The Germans. Or the Czechoslovakians, they can't really defend at that point. Call them in. Call them in. Please call in the Italians. We need that second front. Desperately. Okay. Are you fighting? No? Alright, everybody, they're moving over. We have our units. Ooh, we have this guy, he's railroading in. Our very first. Thing is they can't defend this single province right here because it is bordered by 4 provinces. I don't even think they have, whatchamacall. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for joining me, guys. I think we're going to be able to conquer, Brussels very quickly. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.